What's going on, guys? So today I'm going to be doing my carb up on the Thursday for the Friday show. So it's about 1,600 carbs. I'll calculate everything by the end of this. But for meal one, we're going to be doing rice cakes, honey jam, carbolin, banana. Just fast digesting carbs for meal one. No protein, virtually no fat. Guys, I don't know if you ever tried these rice cakes. A lot of people think they're expensive, but they're actually twice as calorie dense as your typical Quaker brand, and I think they taste a hell of a lot better. So I'm just going to measure this all out, eat meal one, because right now it's about 7 o'clock, and I have about 7 more meals to eat, so I should probably start preparing this. And make sure I'm measuring this all right. So 30 carbs from jam, which is roughly equivalent to 50. 30. Just 30 carbs there. 20 carbs in honey. A little more. One banana, which is roughly 30 carbs. Also with a banana, you want it more ripe than this usually. The more ripe it is, the more sugar content is in it. Right now it's maybe a little bit higher in fiber, but that doesn't really matter because I'm not competing tomorrow. So, and I'm also doing 90 carbs in fast digesting carbohydrates. So what I'm going to be using is carbolin, I know a lot of you get concerned about a bit of sweetener, but when you're shredded, a little bit of added sweetener is not going to hurt you. This is probably the only thing that I really do consume that has sweetener in it. It's 90 right now. Obviously, I like to be exact with just about everything. 90. So I'm going to eat this meal. It's roughly 7:15 right now. I'm going to eat again at 8:15. So I'll show you guys what I'm having next. So I'm just going to get all this food down. Okay. All right, we are on our way to Goodness Me to buy some muffins. It's the only place that makes dairy and gluten-free muffins. They're the only ones that actually taste really good. The reason why I'm going now is because they're always sold out. I think it's probably because I have a bunch of my clients eating them as well. Yeah, I'm gonna go pick those up now. Those aren't for later, so yeah, I'll show you guys what I'm gonna eat next. So these are the ones I usually eat. Chocolate chip banana, vegan, no gluten added. They are pretty damn good. Okay, so meal two is gonna be 150 grams of chicken, 9 egg whites. We have 5 rice cakes with 50 grams of jam. And we have 125 grams of cream of rice. Usually I wouldn't be adding much sweetener, but again, I'm not competing tomorrow, so just to give it some flavor. So yeah, this is meal 2. I'm gonna get this down. I'm gonna eat again in about 2 hours. So this is also very similar to how I eat in the off season. You gotta eat a lot of clean food if you wanna grow. I would say like 90% clean food throughout the year. Burgers and stuff, you know, you can have, but nothing replaces good quality food. Okay, so meal 3 is supposed to be 250 grams of chicken, but I'm doing shrimp instead. 360 grams of rice and some veggie. So this is meal 3. Pretty boring meal, but still tastes really good. Alright guys, so now we're on to meal number 4. Another pretty basic meal. 8-ounce salmon, 360 grams of rice, and some veggie. Nothing too exciting, but yeah, still have 3 other meals after this. Okay guys, this is the pre-workout meal. So we're going to be doing 125 grams cream of rice, 75 grams whey isolate, 50 grams of jam, 35 grams of honey, 1 banana, 100 grams of carbs from gluten-free and dairy-free bread. This stuff is unreal, the Shai bread. It's the only one I really like. So I know people are all worried about cream of rice and the high iron. If you're having like 100 grams a day, I think you're okay. I think there's other things to be more worried about, like all the fast food that all these bodybuilders eat and all this garbage food, processed garbage food you're putting in your body. So this is kind of the least of my worries right now. That is way too much. So roughly 75. And roughly 35 grams of honey. And mix that all together. Alright, before I finish this workout, I'm having 125 grams of carbs intra, so I guess I would consider that another meal. Okay, second last meal of the night. 2 burgers with gluten-free buns, dairy-free as well. 1 cup of rice. So I get these burgers from a place downtown. It's the only place that actually has gluten and dairy-free buns. And then I put my own dairy-free cheese on it. yeah, so that's my second last meal of the night. That's good. Alright guys, so this is my final meal of the night. So this is pretty much exactly what I did a day out of Canadian Nationals. So my last meal, 3 muffins that are gluten and dairy free, 85 grams of cream of rice, 60 grams of whey isolate, and yeah, that's gonna be my last meal of the night. And I'll add it all up, but I'm pretty sure it's right around 1,500 grams of carbohydrates. But yeah guys, this is pretty much what I ate going to my show. And then on Saturday, the day of the show, very similar, but an extra 500 grams of carbohydrates, fast digesting. So carbolin, honey, jam, rice cakes, cream of rice. Those are the foods I'm pretty much stuck with. Yeah. And somehow I'm still pretty hungry. So this should go down pretty easy.